Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Pathologic 3. We started day 6 last episode and we are continuing today. We are actually starting today. So, we did a side quest, few in a row. We also treated 4 patients this time. All diagnoses were correct. And we also had our third, I think, uh, Simon lesson with Georgie. All right. Okay. Eva, I need to talk to you. Sorry, I was absorbed in my reading. I can't talk about this with anyone else. I think I'm actually seeing the Shabnak. The Shabnak? In the infected districts, I keep seeing the figure of a woman, though I'm not even sure it is a woman. She's incomplete and broken, with legs made of bone, and when she digs her nails into the earth, they rip free as bones too. There, I said it. Is she angry or rather sad? Eva, you don't understand. I'm actually seeing her, not figuratively. I've lost my mind, the only qualified doctor in this town. The only, well, never mind. Better Dankovsky, a pathetic madman. You haven't lost anything, the Shabnak is real. You answer, and it feels like you could have said something else, and for some reason I was hoping you'd know for sure. If the Shabnak actually exists or not?
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone. Leave it alone.
If the Shabnak actually exists or not? Yes. I think you're asking the wrong question. It's as if you're bothered by what exists and what doesn't, or by what others think. But the only thing that matters is you. The world will become what you see it does. Just observe, and it will bend or break. And what do you suggest? Kicking my feet up on the desk at town hall and announcing that the Shabnak exists? Well, you certainly lose some authority that way. For our people, it's unusual that you don't believe in her. It's sort of your distinguishing feature, like a strange haircut. Although they might be flattered that they convinced you. You're joking. Fair enough, I suppose. What else can you do? Okay, we gain 50 amalgam. Don't really need it. Okay, let's talk
The
to
wheel
Katerina
of my
Saburova.
fortune has touched me in a dream.
The morphine addicted. She's addicted to morphine, and her husband knows. You know, Dankovsky, when Alexander told me he'd assign an outsider doctor to fight the plague, I questioned his decision, but now I see he was right. You're doing very well. I spoke to the Rat Prophet yesterday. So, can you now attest that I am not in fact losing my mind? I can. I see talking to him made quite an impression on you, but I'm here for a different reason today. I have a very delicate matter to discuss with you. You might have met the local children, the ones that neither live in the polyhedron nor run with Notking gang, I mean. Yeah, I remember. Murky, Sticky, and there's another one. Shrimp, I think? Such funny names they have. Those children, yes, there is a problem. No one has seen them since yesterday. They're usually always around, but now they're just gone into thin air. I'm not the only one who noticed. My neighbors did too. My neighbors did too. Something's wrong. I was meaning to ask you to find out where they might be. I looked at them once. They do come and go like that. I wouldn't worry too much. Well, yes, they are mischievous, but something's wrong this time. They're all gone at once. This has never happened before, and there are these nasty rumors going around town about my daughter, Clara. People say she had something to do with their disappearance. It's not true, and I'm ready to testify under oath that Clara is innocent. Do you suspect anyone? If not Clara, then who? Are you familiar with Anna Angel? Never heard of her. A horrible creature. People say many things about her. For example, that she was once part of a traveling theater troupe. She used to kidnap children and sell them. Are these suspicions all you have on her, or do you actually have proof of her involvement? I personally saw her talking to them in the hindquarters yesterday. The children were on the playground, and she came up and spoke to them, and then they disappeared. The children disappeared after talking to a woman who's known for kidnapping children. Isn't that enough for you? I don't know. I'd like to hear her side of the story first. Have you talked to her? Of course not. I can't. She wouldn't tell me anything. She knows what I think of her. What makes you think she'll tell me, then? You're a doctor from the capital, and people in town respect you. She must know about you, must have heard of you. I believe she will confess if you press her. Today, she was seen at the Broken Heart, Stomatin's place. She goes there sometimes. At the pub, then. Fine, I'll go pay her a visit. Alright, we have our first side quests. I think I need to charge up my prototype. Alright. Doctor, my Shmowder broke down. It doesn't work anymore. Can you fix it? What's Shmowder? It cures the sand pest. You take some Shmowder and you're right as rain. Just your tummy aches a bit and there's blood in your mouth. If your tummy aches and you're bleeding, you're definitely not right. Yes, you are. Could not be righter. Stasia got better. Red too. Where did you get this panacea? Catchfly and Crowfoot made it 5 years ago. There were others, but Catchfly and Crowfoot are the ones I know. You crush and mix all the pills and you get Shmowder. It cures anything, even the sand pests, but it doesn't work no more. Elia swallowed it and died anyway. Can you fix it? You're a doctor. Are you saying someone got poisoned with your Shmowder? Where's the body? They burned earlier yesterday. 3 coins on the railway and out she went. I doubt that your play medicine has any effect, but I can't rule it out. Give me your Shmowder. I'll study it in my lab. Alright. Let's analyze this stuff. A mixture of outdated, harmful, and intoxicating substances won't help against sand pest, but it will cause severe kidney and liver damage. Oh my god. Where's my Shmowder? Did you fix it? Tell me, girl, where'd you get this Shmowder? Who told you it fights the plague? Everyone knows it fights the plague. Last time we beat the plague with Shmowders. The previous epidemic was what, 5 years ago? Weren't you just a toddler then? Ask Matthew, he'll tell you. Oh, but I shouldn't have told you. He made me swear not to come to you. He promised to smash the windows in your hospital. He thinks you're a shoenack. Who is this Matthew? Did he give you the poisonous remedy? Matthew's my big brother. He throws stones real good. Hits a bullseye from 20 paces. It's Catchfly and Crowfoot who make Shmowders. They're better than you. They beat the plague 5 years ago. Catchfly and Crowfoot, you say? Where do I find them? Not far from here, in the alley behind the theater. I don't know if Catchfly will make Shmowders for you, though. She says you're a swindler who drains people's blood but doesn't help anyone. I just want to talk to her. Last thing I need is poison being sold as a remedy. Alright, we got another achievement. So we have two side quests. Two side quests that we can probably finish.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
At once. Alright, so this one is infected. Oh, yeah, we need to go here for the poisonous vaccine. And we need to go here at the factory. So if we go here, yeah, unfortunately this is infected. Alright, let's start with this one. Because it's closer. Alright. Okay, where exactly are you? Okay. Oh, there you are. Catchfly. Aha, we meet at last, swindler. I knew you'd come. Everyone comes eventually. I would have prepared a Shmowder for you, but the Shmowders broke down. As soon as I fix them, I'll take pity on you and help you. Master Burak taught us to be considerate and merciful, even to our enemies. Oh my god. Did you know Isidore? Everyone did. Unlike you, he was a real doctor. He helped people. How many did you help? After your treatment, patients only go one way, to the grave. But me and Master Burak fended off death. We beat the pests with our Shmowders. So what happened this time? Why can't you defeat this plague? It's all because of Crawford. It's his fault. He used to crush pills together and it worked. Without him, the Shmowders broke down. Oh god. So you mean he has a recipe? Do you two have any kind of recipe? Of course we do. The recipe was crush pills, make Shmowders together, but Crowfoot turned out to be a shookneck. He lost faith and the Shmowders broke down, and then he left. Where's Crowfoot now? Can I speak to him? He went to the shelter like he has nothing better to do. Said he wanted to help people, the son of a shoenack. If you see him, tell him to eat shit and die. No, tell him about the Shmowder. Tell him I can't manage without him. Maybe if he comes back, we could save everyone together again. Fine, I'll have a chat with him. Alright. Alright, so... Oh. Here the grown-up chemist engages in charity. Oh, it's infected. Oh my god. Alright. So we need to go here now, unfortunately. Let's get a little bit of money, huh? Alright. So we need to go here. Oh god, this is infected as well. Alright, we need to go here.
This town has gone mad.
Okay, I need to go this way. Oh god, no, 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 no. Alright, I think this is it. Yep. Alright. Oh, we have loot. Take all. More loot. Nice. Alright, there's nothing here. I heard the town hall doctor. We're running out of food. We got a crust of bread with our soup yesterday, but today not even that much. Does the town really have no provisions to spare for the shelter? People are starving. I'm looking for someone called Crowfoot. I presume that's you. I spoke with Catchfly and she asked me to see you. Ah, my dear Catchfly, you're not the first one she sent. I've told her time and again that I'm not coming back, but she still can't let it go. She's living in the past. Could you tell me about those Shmowders of yours? I like to hear your side of the story. We were just kids when the first outbreak hit. It was only 5 years ago, but it feels like 20. The Shmouders were the first game we invented. We made it all up. We were young, naive. You fed people a concoction of all kinds of stuff and claimed it cured the plague. That's monstrous. Your only excuse is that you were children. We played at being medical workers, and our homemade medicines did help some people. A child's fate, can sometimes be so strong it bends the world, changes it. We wanted so badly to believe we were beating back death. Oh, this magical thinking. Your home remedies didn't help people, they finished them off. The Shmowder saved at least 2 lives, mine and Catchfly's. Our game of medicine helped us survive the first outbreak. But when the plague returned, I knew we couldn't carry on playing the same games forever. To live, one must grow and change. But Catchfly doesn't want to. That's right, she wants the good old days back. To her, Shmouders are more than just a game, more than medicine. They're a memory, a symbol. I asked her to come with me, told her we'd do more good here in the shelter, but she won't listen. She's too stubborn. You did the right thing. I don't think there's any right or wrong here. We're just different. Whether they helped or not, Shmowders were our miracle, but now I'm searching for a new one. And Ketchfly is trying to hold on to something that used to matter a lot to us. I wish I could be like her, but I just can't. Are you telling me you two stopped talking because of the Shmowders? No, I come by sometimes. We talk, reminisce about the good old days, or just fool around, but there's always this. I don't know what to call it, this gap of fate between us. We want different things. What is it that you want? Like I said, I want to help. I liked being a kid. I loved miracles. Growing up is hard and painful, but it's necessary. Adult life has no miracles, but there are many other things worth living for. Like what? You're going to laugh if I tell you. You think me naive already. I'm trying to defeat death. Believe me, I'm no stranger to naive at. Alright. Look, so Crawford accepted that the Panacea no longer exists and started living a normal life. I can only wish the same for the girl. Alright, so now we have to go back. Yeah. We have to go back and talk to Catchfly. Let me first see if there are any more. Just loot. Nope. Oh. Maybe up. Oh.
No honest man hides in a ditch.
Oh, this is Rubin. Actually. Interesting. I've come for you. The theater is now housing the hospital and we're in need of doctors. This accursed town has fewer qualified doctors than it has stairways to heaven. I'm not a doctor anymore. I don't know who I am, what I am. What's happened? How did you end up here? I visited the kings. I've confessed everything, turned my very soul inside out for them. I told them I was ready to face punishment, any kind of punishment. You know what they've done? What? They let me go. Why are you moping then? You've avoided punishment. You should be happy. I've been shown my proper place. They believe I'm not even worthy of their punishment. There's nothing more humiliating than the pity of the powerful. I think you're confusing pity with mercy. Perhaps their decision was not about you at all. Perhaps it was about themselves. They chosen to be merciful. It shows that you're not from these parts. The kings and mercy? No. Bachelor, they've only let me go because they wanted to torment me. They were showing me I'm of no consequence. In their grand design, I'm only needed to pass the salt and disappear, no more. Alright, so be it then. But before you disappear, you could help us out to the hospital. Have you considered that? Leave me be, Dankovsky. Just leave me alone. Let me disappear. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Training orderlies. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So now let's go here. which is here, right? Yep. So what's new? Where's Crawford? You promised you'd talk to him. I did talk to him, but nothing came of it. He won't come back. I can manage without him. He may think I'm useless without his fate, but it's not true. The Shmowders work. They really do. Tell me, Cashfly, where do you live? Right here. This is my home and my laboratory. Isn't it obvious? This won't do. Go to the Stillwater and seek shelter. Tell Eva I sent you. I know Eva. She's kind. Gave me some dried apples. Why'd she let a swindler like you into the Stillwater? Maybe I'm not such a swindler after all. Alright, so we sent her to our headquarters. We should probably talk to her. Yeah. Alright. Our next objective is to find the missing children. We have a long way to go. Loot. Alright, I think we need to go this way actually.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
More loot. Hey. More loot. Alright. So, in order to reach the factory district, we need to go through this infected district. That's not good. Wait.
Ебать, брат, не убивай.
Alright. Oh. That's incredible. We went through that infected district without stopping. Alright, so I think those guys are somewhere around here.
Boiling,
I
cracking,
think it's
screeching,
here. Yeah.
living.
Yep. Oh, we have loot here too. Oops. We have so much loot now.
Just this time of year. Come to think of it, keep your hands off anything here. What?
I think she's Anna Angel. Yeah. Nasty rumors circulated about this highly unpleasant woman. Either she killed someone or she stole some children. I only heard it all in passing though. This town seems to be a refuge for dozens of people who wish to disappear off the face of the earth.
A vicious cat is still just as stupid. And so it is with men.
What do you want? Don't touch me. I said don't touch me. Easy, I have no intention of touching you, I just want to talk. Then take a step back and keep your hands where I can see them. Ooh. Tell me, there's a rumor in town that children have gone missing in the hindquarters. Perhaps you may have heard about it? And who are you anyway, a journalist or something? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, pleased to meet you. Step away from me, will you? Bachelor of Medicine? Barging into the pub like that and immediately pestering me. Do you at least have any candy on you, or should I be worried? What does candy have to do with this? You don't know the candy song? Do you live under a rock? I don't know that song, but I know a different one about a performer from a traveling circus who kidnaps children. Would you like me to sing it? You're boring and you don't even have candy. Only a few days ago these kids were out playing and now they've disappeared. Their neighbors are very worried. I've been asked to find out what happened. What does that have to do with me? Am I a chief of child supervision now? You know exactly why I'm asking you specifically. Word is that you kidnap children, that you're involved with some sinister gang. There are plenty of rumors about you too. What? Are you surprised? I didn't recognize you at first, but you're that doctor from the capital they put in charge of fighting the sand pest. You're also an opium addict and a tyrant, a man who issues decrees to burn down houses, who withholds bodies from mourning relatives, and who snatches healthy people off the streets for your experiments. I had no idea I was so popular. So you understand that some rumors are nothing but lies. Sure, but do know that no one has ever called me a child abductor. Well, I had this stint with a traveling circus. I was a gymnast and a barker, and there were some children who performed with us, yes, and maybe some of them started off in the audience, and maybe some of them never went home afterwards. It did happen, but it was a long time ago. Suppose a lumberjack hangs up his axe one day, and then years later a tree falls in the forest. Surely you wouldn't say that it fell because the lumberjack was swinging his axe around in his past life, would you? You were seen in a playground in the hindquarters yesterday, talking to the missing children. That was the last time anyone saw them. No, I wasn't talking to them, I was yelling at them. All their noise was giving me a hellish headache, so I told them to go play somewhere else. Besides, I couldn't have kidnapped them even if I wanted to. Have you seen those nasty little urchins? I wouldn't touch one with a tightrope walker's pole. Disgusting. So you asked them to leave. Did you send them toward a specific place? Yeah, I told them to go to hell. Feel free to look for them there. I thought they got the point and left, but I woke up this morning to the sound of a creaking string and children laughing. Again, so here I am because at least there's no kids running around inside a pub. Wait, you saw the children this morning? No, I heard them. Like I said, I couldn't bear listening to that awful swing creak again. So I said screw it and came here. The only place in town the little rats can't scurry into. They all get away with anything they want at this point. Even their own parents walk on eggshells around them. I'm going to go and check. Don't go anywhere. Interesting. Alright.
I've heard of this love thing, all right. Never seen it, though.
The perfect shape, a circle in the center, the small circle of a park. From it, boulevards radiate in all directions. They split life into sectors, and life spreads outwards like ripples on water. So this is Vlad the Younger. Is this how you want this town to be, or are these just general musings? Everything should be different, absolutely everything. A garden city could have stood here. Have you heard of such a thing? It is a protest against industrial expansion. The idea is that a city should be designed in such a way that it is pleasant to walk along its boulevards, pleasant to look out its windows, with wide streets and sensible appropriate decor. Why isn't there a garden city here then? The Canes don't need a pleasant town, they need a complex town, one that creates daily obstacles for the body and soul. And ordinary people, they especially don't need a pleasant town. They live as they live, build as they build, and they hate it when you try to interfere in these natural excrescences. An enlightened mind is not enough for change, it also takes will. People are easily frightened. I was afraid to plow through the town, to break down houses and tear up streets. After all, that's a sure way to quarrel with the Canes and frighten people by bringing change. I try to improve life gradually, drop by drop, drop by drop. Why are speaking in the past tense? There is still time. The Inquisitor is coming, did you know? The last thing we need is an Inquisitor. You know, I've never encountered the Inquisition, but I've always been fascinated by them. They say they see just decisions as if they were thrown in the air with a T-square ruler. I believe that his judgment will be just, and that all the guilty will receive their due. Maybe then this whole disjointed life will finally straighten itself out. Trusting a government emissary is the last thing one should do. Ooh. Garden City. Victor Kane is closest to the real. Human weaknesses are foreign to him. He drinks at the pub. Okay, we have another location for the kids.
With every breath, your
Victor
soul
Kane.
drains slowly away.
All the world's
So
a
just keep your mouth
stage,
shut
and all the
and
men.
don't let it slip out.
Alright. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Enter the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor, you say? I'm not afraid of her. I don't want you to think that I am. I'm not afraid of her. So that's one thing. And two, I'm not afraid of her at all. What I'm saying is that fear has nothing to do with it. She's not coming as an Inquisitor, but as a sister. She's not coming to see them. She's coming to see us. And here we have a conflict of interest. If the Inquisitor was even any use in the first place, who is her? Tomorrow, Aglaya Lilich, an Inquisitor, is coming to the town. Who is she? Inquisitors are trained to solve unsolvable problems. The almighty powers that be send them wherever a situation calls for a non-linear solution. But unsolvable problems are seldom solved without bloodshed. She'll leave no stone unturned. Whatever we've nurtured, she'll uproot. Whatever we've grown, she'll drown. Whatever we've hidden, she'll drag out into the light. She's coming from the capital, I suppose. What for? Had it been a different Inquisitor, I would have said they were coming to solve the plague, to find a formula of salvation, a task at which both you and we have failed, but that's not the reason Aglaya Lilich is coming. Then what is? To destroy Simon and Nina's work, I suppose. A statement like that calls for an explanation. Aglaya Lilic is Nina's sister. Maria believes Aglaya is driven by envy, by her all-or-nothing approach, but with a rational twist. Nina was life itself in all its vicious glory. She had so much life inside her that there was none left for Aglaya. She's a walking formula, and formulas don't like it when rules are broken. The Stamatins use formulas to build a polyhedron. You can't build a new world by relying on intuition alone. We should combine calculations and scholarship with visionary daring ideas. The polyhedron never would have floated in the sky if we hadn't doubted the force of gravity. Thanatica is based on the same ideals. I doubt death's inevitability, but I still take microbiology seriously. Aglaya can't stand the very concept. Does she envy Nina? I don't think so. I think she just despises anyone who dares to challenge their own doom. She will arrive tomorrow, and she'll do everything in her power to screw up both of our lives. Come on, let's have a drink. Sure. Alright. Victor wants to beware the power's representative. For the town and for me, tomorrow's arrival is an ill omen. Yeah, that's bad news. That Inquisitor is bad news.
There's nothing to talk about.
Oh. No loot. Alright. Alright. Our next destination is... Okay. That's good. That's a good thing.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
Well, what the hell is the exit? Should be right here. Oh. My mistake.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Oh. Oh my god, I have a bunch of health potions. And I was about to die. Because I didn't pay attention to my HP. Oh, there she is.
How many
Market.
crusts do you
There
have?
she is.
I've got 2.
Did you get kicked out too? Kicked out from where? By whom? From the hideout. We were playing hide and seek and Sticky kicked me out. He said I was picking, but I wasn't. Do you want me to speak with him? Tell me where Sticky is and I'll go right away and tell him that you weren't picking. I can't tell you. Bear said a hideout everyone knows about isn't a hideout anymore. So what are you hiding from in there anyway? From trouble, from sickness, from bad people, and that's why you can't go in there. Are you saying I'm a bad person? I don't know what you are. You might be bad. Maybe you're a, what you call it? Bokholdoy, walking around wearing a grown-up skin like a coat. How would I know? Is there any way to check if I'm a Bokholdoy? Tell me a story. A fair story. Bear says good people tell good stories, and a Bokholdoy doesn't know any stories because it's got no heart. Fine, a fair story, a fairy story it is. Any special requests? 3 days ago you listened to a hazelnut, started telling a story, and never finished it. That wasn't fair. Bear says stopping a story halfway through is a dastardly thing to do. Only a Bolkodoy would do that. A good person always tells a story all the way through to its happy ending. Ah, yes, I remember that. It was about Lilith and Quirky, wasn't it? Yes, I want to know what happened to Lilith and Quirky. Tell me, or you're a Bokoldoy. Alright, let's go. Lilith and Quirky say, once upon a time, in an old town in the steppe, there lived a sister and a brother, Lilith and Quirky, and they had two friends, whose names were Jaybird and Sticky. Yes, exactly. Thank you, little girl. Well, one day a shaman named Bavai came to town. People gathered in the town, and the shaman Bavai showed them his tricks. Exactly. He showed them his magical moving tattoos, black skulls clacked their teeth on his chest, snakes slithered on his skin from his shoulders to his neck and all around his head, and black bulls grazed on his hairy back. But that wasn't all. As Quirky looked closer at the tattoo and the shaman's chest, he saw what it was. He saw Quirky's a girl. Yes, sorry, Quirky saw tattoos on the shaman's chest that weren't skulls, but the faces of her missing mom and dad. Well, that night, like any other night, Lilith and Quirky were sleeping in their hideout. A quiet sound woke Lilith up. She looked over at Quirky, and even though it was dark, she could see tattooed black snakes crawling on her sister's neck. Frightened, Lilith took Quirky to some water to wash the snakes off, but a snake bit her. Yes, the tattoos wouldn't come off, and one of them crept over into her palm. Then Quirky hit her sister and disappeared into the water as though she'd been dissolved in it. Lily didn't know who to turn to. The town only had one doctor, an incredibly handsome fellow named Daniil Dankovsky. The very one. There's a lot to say about him, but the most important thing you should know is that he's a good person and definitely not a Bokholdoy. And this dashing doctor examined the magical tattoo on Lily's palm, shook his head gloomily, and clicked his tongue, like this, which usually didn't bode any good. What was the deal with Quirky? The doctor told her that Baba had infected Quirky with a terrible sickness in order to lure him out of the hideout and snatch him. Now, Quirky was walking through the steppe right into Baba's giant bear paws, so Lilith had to follow Quirky's footprints. In order to find Quirky, Lilith had to let tattoos cover her whole body, and that hurt a lot, so to make the tattoos grow faster, the great doctor gave her a bottle of ink. Not bad. Yes, Lilith drank the ink and moving tattoos covered her entire body. A map of the steppe appeared on her stomach, and Lilith set off on a journey to find Quirky. She walked through the steppe for 2025 years. That's a bit much, but if that's how you like it, alright. Yes, she walked through the steppe for 2025 years, until all of a sudden tattooed footprints began to appear on her skin. The tattoos seemed to run around her body. They were the footprints of bears. Bear tracks appeared on the ground and soil, and all of a sudden a whole pack of those ferocious animals surrounded Lilith. They were about to tear Lilith apart when she recognized her mom and dad. Yes, precisely. The bears were on the verge of tearing Lilith apart when she started singing. And the bears recognized the song. It was the lullaby mom and dad used to sing to her at bedtime. And although Lilith's mom and dad had been turned into bears, they recognized her, came closer, and nestled up to her. Together, they off to find Baba and kick his butt. Exactly, they banded together to take on Baba. His lair happened to be close by, and when they went inside, they saw lots of Quirky. Exactly, the shaman had made Quirky his servant. There, the boy was sitting on the ground trying to make a clock out of a pair of cogwheels, and the shaman was feeding on his misery. And only Lilith could defeat the shaman because she was a good storyteller. She knew that the story was what Boholdoi feared the most, so she began to tell him a story about a girl named Murky who played hide and seek with her friends in a hideout, but the children in the hideout were in danger. That's not true, they're safe. You can't know that. You and I are just characters in a story Lilith is telling so that she can kill the Boholdoi and rescue Quirky. Wow, amazing. You're definitely no Bokoldoi, mister. A Bokoldoi could never come up with something like this. So, will you tell me where the hideout of yours is? I will, mister. What a wonderful story. I gotta tell it to Sticky right away. Then he let me play with everyone again. Our hideout is in the factory. The factory looks like a turtle on a map, and our hideout is right below its left flipper. That means it's not far from here. I'm going to go and have a look. I hope your friends are still there. Oh my god, what the hell?
The town dribbles.
I need some morphine. Need a lot of morphine actually.
More at ease. More clear.
Alright, it's around here. Alright. Oh. What the hell? Maybe it's somewhere around here. Oh. Not here. That's a bull. Okay. They should be here. But they are not. The rest are under the factory. Under the factory. How come they are under the factory?
I'd rather not hear this.
And this is where the oh, all right. So they are not actually here. They're here. All right. All right. All right.
You might be a doctor, but you're certainly no teacher.
You, how did you know where we'd be? No one ever comes back here. Tell me, Amshan, have you ever heard the story of the rat catcher of Hamelin? No. Who's that? It's this old tale about a man who kidnaps all the children from town and kills them. No matter, you haven't heard it, so whatever. Why the hell are you hiding the children? They're searching for them all over town.
Their murderer is a steppe demon. A Shabnak addict. I just know it.
Wow, this hideout must be awesome if they can't find us. True enough, I promised my father I won't abandon the children. His final wish was for them to be protected, and hiding them is the best way to do that. Don't you trust me? It doesn't matter if I trust you. You're wrong, you're a man of substance in this town, and I listen to you. You understand the concept of Shadlagatai? No. I did what I had to, like I always do. The children need saving, so I saved them. Send them to the polyhedron. There are lots of children there already, and if I understand it correctly, it's a perfect isolation ward. The plague won't get in there. I don't like the polyhedron. It's not safe. Maybe you're right, but at least they won't get a plague in. This hideout works better than the polyhedron. It's abandoned. Almost no one comes here. I've checked all over, and this is the safest place. Tell me, Jaybird is Bear treating you well? You can tell me. He sure isn't. He's making me study my letters and count. I hate it. It's so boring. Tell him. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, Burak, I see I worried for nothing. It's that secretive nature of yours. You look like a killer. People are already spreading nasty rumors, and this will not only make it worse. That's why I want you on my side. When the time comes, you can support me. You know I haven't kidnapped the children. Fine, I promise. Thanks, physician. They're still looking for the children, though. If I were you, I'd tell the town they're fine and you haven't kidnapped them after all. You have a point there. Sticky, go visit the suburbs in the road. Tell them I haven't eaten you. Yes, sir. Alright. I think we finished this. Yep. Now let's go back. Okay, we need to go back home. Need to return home. Ouch. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I need to go this way. Am I on the right track now? Yeah. I am. Okay, I need to go this way. Then left. And then right. And that's it. Right. Alright. I think we're going to have to replenish our our prototype. But first, let's talk to Catch Fry. Where are you, Catch Fry? I see your lab on the floor above. Master Burak had equipment like that. You make potions too? Look, rule number 1 at the still water is never touch my stuff. No, I specialize in a different field. For these studies I need special equipment. I assure you're a doctor. Doctors use potions and powders. Doctors listen to nature and know recipes. You know recipes? I do. Map taught me, and Master Buddha. I can write them down for you so you can make potions. We could share knowledge like doctors. Very well, colleague. I'll consider your offer. Okay. Shmowder girl is assigned to the command. Will create in warm satiety and without daily danger of infection. Alright. Okay. Gonna give you this. I definitely need this, this, and this. So that costs me 9. There you go. I only have 6 charges, so let's fully charge the prototype. Alright, and I think we are done. We found the missing children. We have a couple of more degrees. So okay, what other degrees do we have? Disinfection. Oh, this is interesting. That's perfect. And I want to train or the race. I'm still below. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to continue next time. We still have a couple of quests to do during day 6. Thank you everyone for watching and see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.